Taehyung, better known as BTS's V, isn't just a global K-pop idol. He is a symbol of the globalization of Korean culture, an artist who influenced millions of people, and an icon who radiates the power of South Korea's soft power. In his every move, Taehyung shows that music and culture can transcend geographical, political, and social boundaries. Recently, Taehyung's outstanding actions and contributions are back in the spotlight, making HYBE, the agency that houses BTS, full of pride. On a sunny morning in Seoul, news of Taehyung's latest initiative spread quickly, both in domestic and international media. As a public figure of great influence, he has been an inspiration to generations. This time, however, he went one step further, using his popularity and influence to support a major project aimed at strengthening Korea's national identity on the world scene. Taehyung recently launched a campaign called Korean Heritage Revival. The campaign aims to promote traditional Korean culture, from clothing, art, music, to culinary. In collaboration with several cultural institutions and the South Korean government, Taehyung took on the role of ambassador, introducing the beauty of Korean culture to the world. The campaign began with a promotional video uploaded on HYBE's official channel. In the video, Taehyung is wearing a traditional indigo-colored hanbok with gold embroidery, standing in a beautiful traditional Korean village. With a soft, emotional voice, he tells the story of Korea's past, how their ancestors built a rich heritage of art and culture. As a Korean, I feel that our responsibility is to keep this legacy alive, Taehyung said in the video. Through art, music, and culture, we can speak to the world, introduce who we really are. The video instantly went viral, being watched by millions of people within 24 hours of launch. Positive comments flooded social media, both from BTS fans and people new to Korean culture. Many feel inspired to learn more about Korean history and culture. The initiative has not only a cultural impact, but also an economic one. In an interview with local media, officials from South Korea's tourism ministry stated that Taehyung's campaign has increased the interest of foreign tourists to visit Korea. After Taehyung's promotional video was released, our tourism website recorded an increase in visits of up to 200%, an official said. We see a lot of demand for cultural tours and hanbok wearing experiences. In addition, local products such as handicrafts, traditional foods, and cosmetics based on Korean herbs are also experiencing a surge in demand. Taehyung has even teamed up with several local brands to create exclusive product lines that elevate traditional Korean art. However, Taehyung doesn't just stop at promotional campaigns. He also donates a portion of his income to support cultural education in Korea. Together with HYBE, he founded a foundation that aims to provide access to traditional arts education to Korean children and adolescents, especially those living in rural or underprivileged areas. Art and culture are legacies that must be preserved, and the younger generation is key to ensuring that sustainability. Taehyung told a news conference, the foundation offers a variety of programs, including traditional musical instrument lessons such as gaegeum and jangu, traditional dance classes, as well as craft workshops such as pottery making and ink painting. Taehyung also received recognition from various international institutions for his efforts to promote Korean culture. UNESCO, a United Nations organization focused on education, science, and culture, awarded Taehyung a special award for his contribution to preserving Korea's intangible cultural heritage. Taehyung is a perfect example of how an artist can use his influence for a greater purpose. One UNESCO official said at the awards ceremony, for HYBE, this step is not only a matter of pride, but also proof that they have nurtured artists who are not only commercially successful, but also have a positive impact on society. In an official statement, CEO HYBE stated, Taehyung has shown that music is a powerful tool for building bridges between cultures. We at HYBE are honored to support her on this journey. HYBE also promised to continue supporting similar initiatives in the future, both through BTS and other artists under their auspices. In South Korea, the younger generation sees Taehyung as a role model. Many young people are beginning to feel proud of their cultural identity and are inspired to study it more deeply. On social media, the trend of learning Korean, cooking traditional food, and wearing hanbok is gaining popularity among BTS's international fans, known as ARMY. Taehyung also often shares his experiences studying traditional arts through his social media accounts. She posted a short video of herself trying to paint in traditional Korean style, write poetry in Hangul, or play a traditional musical instrument. This makes his followers feel connected and motivated to go along with it. Taehyung's move shows that the role of an artist is not limited to the entertainment world alone. As an artist, he has proven that art can be a tool for social and cultural change. With everything he has done, Taehyung is not only the pride of HYBE, but also of South Korea. He is the face of Korea's cultural renaissance in a globalized world, a leader who carries his ancestral legacy into the future. This story is not just about a K-pop idol, but about how one person can make a big difference, inspire millions, and strengthen a nation's identity in the eyes of the world. Taehyung's global success as part of BTS has given him an incredible platform. However, behind the glittering stage spotlight, he chose to focus on cultural values and traditions that are often overlooked in modern society. In an exclusive interview with one of the international media, Taehyung said that the strength of Korean culture lies not only in the popularity of K-pop, but also in its rich and deep traditional roots. "I grew up with stories from my grandmother about Korean traditions," she recalls. Little things like how they celebrate the harvest season or how they honor their ancestors. It all shaped who I am now. As someone lucky to have influence, I felt it was important to relive those memories. He also talked about how important it is to maintain a balance between modernity and tradition, especially in today's digital age. With the world increasingly connected, he believes that local culture has an important role to play in maintaining global identity. Praise from important figures, not only fans and ordinary people. Various important figures from Korea and the world also appreciated Taehyung's move. The South Korean president, in an official event, praised Taehyung's dedication in promoting Korean culture. Taehyung is a vivid example of a young generation of Koreans who are not only proud of his legacy, but also able to convey it to the world in a relevant and inspiring way, the president said. In addition, cultural figures such as artists and academics also praised the initiative. A professor of traditional Korean art at Seoul National University called Taehyung's campaign one of the most significant efforts in preserving traditional art in the modern era. "He makes our traditional art feel alive again, not as a thing of the past, but as something relevant and interesting to today's generation," he said. The struggle behind the scenes, although it looks successful on the surface, Taehyung's journey in launching this campaign was not easy. He is actively involved in every stage of planning, from concept to implementation. In fact, he reportedly often attended meetings with various cultural experts and historians to ensure that every aspect of the campaign remained authentic. Behind the scenes, he also has to face logistical and coordination challenges, especially in involving many parties with different visions. However, his incredible dedication makes all these challenges can be overcome. A staff member from HYBE's production team revealed Taehyung was very hands-on in this project. He not only appeared for the shoot, but also gave very detailed input on how the story of Korean culture should be conveyed.